This is so unnatural because normally when I do my makeup, like, the music is on. This is my daily 1-2 little routine. And I'm taking you guys along that journey with me. Also, as we go throughout this video, these nails have been on since Halloween. No comment. No comment about the pinky. They will be getting done soon, just not right now. So any comments on that? You're anti-black. Thank you. Let's be honest, what do I normally start with? It's gonna be the brow and the brow gel. Specifically, this soap brow by Elf.
This is so humiliating.
And after, I also use the Elf Brow Lift applicator. Literally just any spoolie, girl, any spoolie, and you're good to go.
Oh my god, what is that?
Not too much actually on mine. Oh, also, I also do apply my primer at the same time. This is new though. This is new. So I don't recommend this. One that I would recommend, the one that I had before, was also by Elf. It was the Elf Grip Primer. We all know her. She's that girl. She's the dupe to the Milk Grip Primer. I've heard a lot of things about this Maybelline one. It's called Master Prime by Face Studio. It's a blur, redness, and controls pigments primer. She's not my favorite. Low-key, I don't know. She be leaving a little 1-2 white cast. I don't know if this is, you know, friendly. I don't know if it's friendly for, you know. I don't know necessarily what to talk about. Because it's like, I feel if you've seen my other short videos, little like 1-2 short form videos, I feel like I've explained myself enough, but just in case, you know, because this is my first 1-2 little post, I will just give you guys a little rundown. Also, if I'm looking in this direction, it's literally because my vanity is right here. Basically, I'm an undergraduate student. I am in university, yes. I am trying to get that degree, yes. She's cute, she's fun. Like, I mean, the courses are crazy, but other than that, she's cute. So when I do the soap brow, take my setting spray, specifically not my Good Judy. My Good Judy, let me show y'all, because she's done. Oh, she's done. My Good Judy is that Charlotte Tilbury. I normally use that one whenever I'm like really going out. Like if I know I'm going out and I'm gonna be like either sweating or like I want my beat to stay the whole entire night. That's my go-to. That is my go-to. Anyways, but on a day-to-day, I'm just using the Pro Grip Dewy Setting Spray. When I do my brows, like I'm really just playing around. Like there's no technique to it. As I said previously, I'm not a professional. This is not, I'm not no MUA. This is just a 1-2 like thing. I just brush the brow up, and then after I use the other side to flatten it, like just smooth it down. But not too much, because I also do hate, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I do hate a soap brow that gives like it's just too much, you know. It's too much. That's not the vibe, just for me personally. So I don't do too much. As you can tell, like when I flatten it, I do just brush it again because I don't really want it to be to my forehead. After I'm done priming, doing the brow, I do curl my lashes. I got this new curler the other day. Couldn't tell you. Literally don't remember where. Actually, now I think about it, I think I just got this from like Winners, Marshalls. I don't necessarily remember. She is pink. Recently, I've been getting into pink a lot. everything I have around me literally is pink. I don't know what's going on. Some days it depends. Some days I will do a little light concealer. Other days I genuinely am just like, I do want to go to school and look like I've slept my full 24 hours. So then I do apply my concealer. The concealer I use is by Maybelline, and it's the Eraser Corrector Concealer. I think I've had this honestly for a long ass time. I want to say like 3+ years.
Miss Jackson.
Is that criminal? I don't know if that's criminal. Like, I feel like I don't know, recently I feel like I've been realizing that I'm like, oh yeah, like makeup does expire, but why is that? Why is that? In my mind, if she's not empty, oh, she's good to go. I try not to do too much. If it truly was a night where I was studying and just up late at the crack ass of dawn and thugging it out, then yes, of course I'm gonna apply more. But normally I just keep it real light. I just put it under my eye, cover those eye bags a little bit. Cause woo, some days I do wake up and I'm genuinely like, are we okay? Kind of put it there. I put it on my little forehead and like, what is this, your T-zone? And after I put it on my chin as well. And sometimes just on my nose a little bit, but not too much. And a little on the eyelid just as a base, because moving forward, I do put a little eyeshadow. Then I take the e.l.f. setting spray as I did before. We spray her down on the sponge to get it a little damp. And then we wait a few seconds. We literally have to wait. I just want to wait for the concealer to stick in place a little bit. And then after, I'll beat my face with my beauty blender. While we wait, we can talk about my wisdom teeth removal. All of it was really so insane. And people were telling me it was insane because the time period that I chose to do it. My exam started on, my first exam was the 2nd, December 2nd. And my wisdom teeth appointment, literally the day to get 4. Not 1, not 2, but all 4 taken out was 5 days before my first exam. I got my wisdom teeth taken out on the 27th of November. And then by the 2nd, I had to be down at school at 2:30 to take a bio exam. Yes, am I crazy? I'm just really grateful that my recovery was so good. Like, I only had to take ibuprofen the first day, and other than that, the only thing was that my face was like super swollen and just puffy. But it's not like we knew this, you know? So before, if you're thinking about it from the outside lens of like before you actually go and do the surgery, it's like, girl, if this is rough, why are you doing this 5 days before your exam? Genuinely, I just wanted to get it over with, especially because I think it was like a month prior, I was having like the worst pain ever. I was just like, no, these gotta go. Like, genuinely, they have to go. Like, it was so bad. Like, I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't sleep. I'm a side sleeper, so I couldn't sleep on either side. I had to like lay in my bed like genuinely, it was the worst like 2 days of my life. I had to buy ibuprofen because the Tylenol that I had wasn't working. So I had to buy ibuprofen, and it only stopped once I took the ibuprofen. Literally, visibly, like everybody around me could tell that they were like, are you okay? Like, I was going to school like, la la la, la la la, yes, everything's okay, yes. After I told my sisters about it, and they were like, yeah, so you probably should get that checked. And I was like, cool. The only day available that they had was the 27th, and I said, I'll take it. And by then, I already had to do like a $500 deposit, so
I said, damn, bitch.
I mean, you already got my money, so I've got to stay committed to it. But now they're telling me that I need a root canal. So you want more of my money? Like, girl, like, it's very crazy. But you know, I love my dentist. I love my dental place. They're so cute. They're so nice. Love everybody there. They can tell, especially because like I have literally the worst dental anxiety ever. I feel like they can tell that because I literally will be sat in the chair like,
Release me!
like itching to escape. I don't know what it is, but like my anxiety is just always on 10 whenever I'm going to the dentist or like the doctor or literally any type of adulting. Cause why? This is not my life. This is not the life I chose to live. I noticed that in some areas I'm like, I feel like I should add a little bit more. I will go back in and definitely do that because everything needs to look, you know, seamless. Kind of do a triangle shape under my eye of where I want to place the concealer. That was my crazy experience. I don't think it really was crazy though. As I said, I'm really grateful that like the post-op recovery, the post-op recovery, yes, not painful at all. Literally just swelling. Like I had ice packs on my cheeks the whole entire time while I was studying. But honestly, shout out to my friend for mentioning that I should drink that pineapple juice to reduce the inflammation. That, oh, y'all didn't lie. Whatever enzymes in that pineapple, thank you, because truly that inflammation greatly reduced. Back to what I'm doing though, I literally just gradually spread the concealer outwards so it can blend properly. I don't know, there's not really much to it. There's not really much to what I do. After I'm done that, I do set again with Miss Elf Grip Primer. So I do use this fan to set everything quickly. After this, I go in with my eyeshadow. I use this palette that my friend actually gave me. It's by Morphe and it was a collaboration with Coca-Cola. For my lid, I use Join Hands and That's the Spirit. And I basically just mix those two together on one of these brushes I got. I think I got these brushes from Amazon. I've literally been building my collection since, I want to say since I was in grade 6. Like honestly, I really enjoyed getting into makeup at such a young age that I started my collection and she's just been around this whole entire time because it's like I don't really feel the urge. Like if it's not broken, I'm not gonna buy a new thing. So I'm just gonna keep using what I'm using. What I do is I basically just mix Join Hands and That's the Spirit together and just use it as a little base just to like make everything neutral. I just go all over my eyelid very sloppily, honestly. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna take this brush. Also couldn't tell you where I got this from. I take this brush, it's supposed to be a highlight brush, which, Miss Van, this being a highlight brush is a little crazy. So I use this for my blush. And speaking of blush, let me tell y'all, I have been meaning to buy an actual blush, but the idea of going down to the store like Sephora or any other makeup store and trying to figure out which blush looks good on me, like I don't know, I need to be in the mood and in the time to do it. So I have been using eyeshadow as my blush. Is that criminal? Y'all let me know. But I do know it definitely is giving time for me to get a blush because the way I have demolished this color is genuinely, I just need to go and buy a blush. Like it's never that serious. That color is Total Unity and she's cute. She's a cute little one too. She just warms the face. She doesn't do anything too much. I just apply it to my cheekbones. Sometimes I'll tap it in, I'll just brush it in. I just do a mix of brush and tap. I don't know how to really explain it, but then after I gradually also bring it up as well. So I'll take it from my cheekbone and bring it a little bit up to like the side of my head, but then after also bring it back down. Like when the girls are talking about blush blindness, some days I fear I do have that. Some days I'll put blush before I put my setting powder, but other days I might do the setting powder first and after blush after, just so the setting powder doesn't tone down my blush. Setting powder that I use, I have two, and it just depends on how much concealer I have on and where I'm going. That predicts which one I use, or sometimes I use both. But OG is Maybelline again and the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I have this in 35. And I don't know, I really have no complaints about it. Like, this is my favorite, and definitely when it's done, which it isn't gonna happen anytime soon, but definitely when it's done, I would get another one. Also have the one by e.l.f. as well, and it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And she's just like a light setting powder. And this is what I use a little bit. Like, when I tell you, like, she's basically still full because I don't even use it that much. I use it, like, as I said, if I'm going somewhere where I need my shit to stay all night long, oh, I'm gonna use it. So I use the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder, and it also depends on the day as well, but I switch between using a brush and using one of like the little pads, like these little oval pads. This I got from Sephora. Sephora literally has like a whole entire set of them, but they have 2 circle ones, and after they have 2 of these as well. I use this to press in my setting powder, and after I'll use this to kind of lightly press it in. So I'll start off with this, and then I'll use this sponge to set it in. I take a little bit, like truly a little bit, and after I'll tap it off, because a little does go a long way. So anywhere basically where I put the concealer, I'm also putting the finishing powder. When I'm done with that, I go in with the sponge. After using the setting powder, I really just wait for everything to marinate. I don't really do too much. So during the time that I'm waiting, I will do my lip combo. This is personally my favorite lip combo. I've gone through a few of them. I do have a lot of lip glosses in here that haven't been touched in ages, in eons. We have the lip liner by Revlon. She is the Color Stay Long Wear Lip Liner by Revlon in the color Chocolate. After I apply the lip liner, I'll go in with the e.l.f. Gloss Lip Oil. My favorite go-to, as you can see, she's used and abused. Like, she is used up on a day-to-day basis, even without the lip liner. Just as a regular 1-2 application, oh, it's gonna be e.l.f. lip oil every single time. Thank you. If the oil isn't like glossy enough for me, I will just apply this gloss. She's your regular beauty supply gloss. Nothing really special, but she is in a mint oil flavor. I just apply, obviously, around the lip, line the lip. I try not to do too much. Also, if this is really bad, it's because I'm trying to do it in the camera and not the mirror. So I'm so sorry if this is actually not lining my lip. I'm just praying it is lining my lip. Very short, very quick. Like, there's really nothing to it. There's really nothing to it. I will just like blend it out a little bit with my fingers if it's too harsh. And after, I'll go in, as I said before, with the e.l.f. lip oil in Coral Fixation and just apply that. Anyways, yeah. But this is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I look at this and I'm like, I don't know, I want it to be a bit more glossy. So then that's why we go in with the gloss at the end. As we were waiting for the setting powder to set and set into the skin, now we're just gonna dust some of it off. I do go back in with the same brush I used for the blush. Though I do have this bigger brush, it's just sometimes I don't like to use this because I feel like it actually takes off my makeup. So sometimes I use this, the majority of the time I do just use the same applicator I used to put on the blush to dust off any excess finishing powder that might still loosely be there. Once that's done, that is literally the bulk of my routine. Sometimes I go in and I will use a highlight. Like, I'll just put a little bit of highlighter like on my nose or on my bridge. And the highlighter that I use is by Wet n Wild. I would show you guys, but it's in a Ziploc bag because I broke the cover. So I have to keep her confined. The last thing I do is just I go back in with the Power Grip and I set my whole entire face.
What the?
Miss girl. That is basically what I do, how I do it, when I do it, all the above. So excited to see what I'm gonna produce over the break, and stay tuned.